Hi everybody. Welcome to the stream. So as I said, our camera just didn't want to work anymore. So I'm stuck using, a backup webcam that we have. Unfortunately, this does mean that my face is like super close. naka, ewan ko ba, para siyang naka-zoom in. So, yun lang, no? So, yeah, but thank you for your patience. Sorry, we had to figure it out on paano ba namin ayusin to. It's so annoying. Pero yun, so later on, mag-install ako on the device manager and we'll see where that gets us. Hopefully, our camera doesn't completely give up on us and maayos ko pa. We'll see because the other camera is so much better. Dito lang. Pangit yung quality sa AJ. Iloko to si Ruben Mukha ko yan! Hindi, joke lang. Yes, that's true. Yes, parang low res, diba? So yes, wash out ako. I'm washed out. That's true. But that's our camera right now, no? So before we start, I just wanted to thank the folks who shared the stream. Ruben, Jimwell, guys, maraming salamat. John, Race, hey bro. Joniel, Erica, Ginger, of course. John Kenneth, Danilo Jr., Jim Burt, Lawrence, Harold, Natalie, and Queen. So, peeps, thank you so much for sharing, no? And for the people who followed us, John Carlo, Harold, Nuri, guys, thank you so much for following. So, if you're new to the stream, you can type exclamation point notify. Lalapit ko pa yung mukha ko, gusto nyo? Type exclamation point notify and you will be notified. You will be notified when we go live. Okay? So that's it. So yeah, thanks guys for being here. I believe the servers should be okay. We have a few new builds that we're testing out right now. We had a few new discoveries that may be interesting. We'll see. But yes, we are, and the main thing that we want to talk about tonight is, of course, the members of batch 3 of our incubation program. Okay, so we also have batch 4 that we're looking for people for. We're looking for people for batch 4. So we are, that is something that we are working on right now. But these people, we like them. We saw that they shared the vision that we had, and we thought that they could also contribute to this thing that we're trying to create. No, so yeah, so Noor, John, Jason, Christine, yeah, thanks for the likes, guys. So that's the main thing that I wanted to talk to you about. No, later on I will be presenting the mechanics of our incubation program. So first of all, why do we call it an incubation program and not a scholarship? All right. The reason we do that is because you join this program and then you earn enough for you to buy a team of your own. That's the plan. And then the idea is that when you have a team of your own, you get a scholar for that team. All right? So you do that twice. So you are, under our program, we help you build a couple of teams. And then we also teach you how to be an effective manager for those people. We also teach you how to, manage the money that you will most likely be making out of this new thing that we're doing right now, no? So that's our incubation program. You do not get a regular income. It's not like every 30th magka-cash out, every 15th magka-cash out, every X threshold. It's not like that, no? What happens is that there is a target that you have to meet, and if you meet that, the idea is you buy a team. So that's the plan, all right? And these people that we got, these are people who are enrolled in that same vision. They're happy to do it that way because they know that they're not necessarily creating an income stream ASAP, but they are creating assets and they are making change, and that's what's important. You're helping people who need a scholarship, and these people that we're incubating, these are the managers that will give you those scholarships. All right, ayan. So that's how the whole program works. So without further ado, let's hope that I set up my scenes right, but if not, please forgive me. But I do want to call in the members of batch 3, and I wanted them to introduce themselves so that you know that they are real people. Okay? Na-prove naman namin na real people sila. Let's see. Okay. So we are here. Okay, wait lang guys ha. Let me just do this. Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, and wait lang, because I have to change my camera. Oh my gosh. It's really just my head. Wait lang. Um okay. We're gonna go back to that. And then yan. And then I will change my settings here in Discord because I do want to use our camera here as well. Test video. Is my giant face gonna be there? It should be. Oh my gosh. Okay, sige, we'll figure that out later. But yun. Please load my camera. There, oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So, ayun. So so thank you for the patience, no, guys. Batch 3, guys. So I'm so sorry for having you wait so long. I had to figure out what happened to my camera, and we just settled on, hey, we have a backup camera, let's use that. But yun nga lang, ito lang yung itsura ko dito sa backup camera. So I wanted each person, maybe, guys, if you could turn on your cameras, it would be great so that people can see who you are, and you are real people. Ayun, hello everybody, there you go. Ayan, so maybe we can start with, I'll just follow alphabetical dun sa All Batches Sync, okay? So, so let's start with Daryl. Daryl, maybe you can introduce yourself to the people. Oh, we don't hear you, dude. I think you're on mute. Yan.
Hi.
There you go.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Is that fine? Yes, hi. So my name is Daryl, and what I do is I've been work from home freelancer for 2 years now. Been a gamer as well since I was a kid, and haven't stopped, even though I have kids. And initially when I saw the program, I got hooked because it shows that it wants to sustain the community, based on what it wants, that it we start from nothing, then we will have our own, and then we basically will have our own kids like that. So I think that's what got me into the to the program, because it helps build the or make the game sustainable, because it's very challenging and fun.
All right, thank you so much, Daryl. So welcome to
Thank you.
Team Arbo. Congratulations. So next, let's go with
Thank you.
Dre.
Hi. So before I introduce myself, I would like to first thank Sir EJ and Ma'am Ginger and the other people involved in this program for entrusting me this opportunity. Because I've been since the start ng Axie, parang I've tried to get scholarships, but then I saw this and it's really different, since I like its vision and how it allows people to create more opportunities for others, which I really like, because I really feel the need to help others. So other than that, I've been playing games since I was a kid, and since I'm still kind of young, because I'm a college student pa lang, first year, and I still play games up to date, pero more on mobile gaming na lang, kasi di ako nakakasabay sa ibang platforms. Mobile gaming lang talaga kaya ko. And yun. So I like the program since it is in line with the vision that I really like to help people, and it'll help me provide me a stepping stone which will allow me to help more people in the future. Yun lang.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Dre, and welcome to the team, no? So yes, so pareho kami ni Dre. We're both in college. We're both very young. And no, we share the vision of what we wanna do, no, with this program. So thanks for the introduction, Dre. Okay, Jimwell. Jimwell, one of the OG active people yan in Discord, no? So Jimwell, maybe you can introduce yourself, tell us who you are, what you do, and why you joined the program. Wala, nag-log off na si Jimwell. Jimwell! Wala. We'll just catch up with Jimwell later. I think naputol siya. Ayan na. Tuluyan na siyang nag-drop off. Kino, okay lang ba? Let's skip to you.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, everyone. So, Thank you again for Team Arbo for having this opportunity. So, I'm Kino. I'm a security architect on my profession. So, I'm a father with lovely kids of two. So, I have boy and girl na. So, kota na
Wow.
tayo. And as of my free time, so I do some research on the new technology, new games, part of my ano din, parang job. Then I tend to be interested in NFT games such as Axie and other NFT games. So I jump into the community in Team Arbo with the help of Mami Ginger blog. So doon ko siya discover. Then it's very interesting kasi na iba talaga yung concept and approach niya in terms of the other community na nag-offer ng scholarship. Pero nung tinignan ko yung parang ano siya business opportunity or proposal that they can offer to you to grow, thinking na meron kang growth mindset in the first place. Kasi we share in the community, same vision, the same goal,
Mhm.
to have a better or better community and better Axie for all those uh, na gusto talagang maglaro, hindi kaya or hindi talaga maka-entry into the current economy. So parang ganun lang. So ayan. So thank you again,
All
Sir
right.
EJ.
Oh, you're welcome. No, this you guys deserve this, no. So Kino, thank you for that introduction. So si Kino yan, one of the people who will always tell me, EJ mali yung permissions mo yan kasi security architect pala siya. Kaya alam na alam niya kaya lagi niya napapansin wala yata akong permission to post yan. So thank you for reminding me always, no, Kino, about those things. Ayan, Jimwell, we skipped you. Dude, are you here? Are you, talaga bang, nag-stall ba yung wala, talaga to si Jimwell, no? Tina-timing yata eh. Iniisahan ako ni Jimwell eh. Skip muna natin. Yan, babalik siya bigla. O sige, hintayin natin. I-ambush natin si Jimwell. Jimwell, can you hear me?
Opo.
Ayun, ayun. So, hello, yan. So, si Jimwell, yan nga, sabi ko nga, one of our OG, very helpful people on the Discord server. So, yon. So, maybe, Jimwell, maybe you can introduce yourself to the people who are watching. Tell us what you do and, like, what do you want to get out of the program?
Magandang gabi po sa lahat. So, unang-una po, pinapasalamatan yung Team Arbo sa pagpili sa akin para maging future manager na Axie Infinity po ninyo. So, ayun po, I'm 19 years old, then incoming grade 12 student. Then, ayun, yung una ko po nabasa talaga yung program, which is, ayun, nahook rin po ako kasi maganda po yung vision ng program eh. Hindi mo lang po tutulungan yung sarili mo, tapos yung community, makakatulong ka rin po sa iba para magkaroon ng magandang community. And then, ayun nga po, sorry na, mental block ako. Tapos, ayun po.
Go lang.
Tapos gusto ko po ma-explore pa yung game kasi gamer na po ako simula pa nung bata. Although, mahilig lang ako sa PC games. Ayun, gusto ko ma-explore pa yung game para po sa magiging future scholars ko is lahat po ng knowledge na gain ko, pwede ko rin po maturo sa kanila. Tapos pwede ko rin po maturo sa kanila yung vision rin po ng program na pwede rin po sila makipag-ipon tapos makuha rin sila ng sarili ng scholar. So, po, maraming salamat po.
Nice. Thank you so much, Jimwell. And thank you for always being so helpful on Discord, no? So, I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. All right, sige, let's move on to the rose among the thorns.
Okay.
Ang corny ko, laging pa-cliche. Oo, okay ka na. So, salamat. O yan, umalis na. Loko to, umalis Si Natalie muna tayo. Natalie, hello. So, I know you just came from work and, I appreciate this. Sana kumain ka na. Kung hindi pa, bibisan lang natin, don't worry, para makakain ka na. But maybe you can, tell us about yourself and why should people not DM you? Go. Hello, Natalie.
Hello po.
Ayan, there
Hello
you go.
po.
Ayan, there you go. Yes, now we hear you.
Rinig niyo po ako?
Yes, ma'am.
Ayan.
Okay.
Hello po. Bali po, first of all, magte-thank you po muna ako kay Sir EJ and then kay Ma'am Ginger din po sa pag-accept sa akin sa Team Arbo. And then, working po ako na yon. So, kakabalik ko lang ulit mag-work from Makati. Yun. Ang ginagawa ko kasi na yon is more of pag-aayos ng mga documents ng mga insurance, mga ganun po. And then, nalaman, yun po. Kasi from HR recruitment assistant to naging documentation dahil sa pandemic po. Kaya yun. So, yun po. Based naman po dun sa program po natin is, nakita ko po kasi yung program dun kay Kenta po. Kasi friend ko po kasi si Kenta. So, one of the stream po niya, nakita ko po yung yung Team Arbor, yung naglalaro po kasi siya ng Axie. So, mas lalo ko naging interested na tingnan, i-view dun sa Discord yung program. And then, nung nabasa ko yung mechanics po, mas lalo ako na-inspire na tulungan yung mga other people na yung willing na at deserving na gusto matutunan mag-Axie while earning po. Ayun po. So, kaya yun po. Kaya po ako sumali sa incubation po nito. Yun lang po, sir.
Alright, thank you so much, Natalie. Guys, first of all,
Thank you po.
ito matagal ko na sinasabi, stop calling us Sir EJ, Ma'am Ginger. Kayo talaga, pinapatandaan nyo kami. So, yun. pero yun. Pero I know it's a struggle because siguro sa itsura ko talagang hindi nyo mapigilang Tito EJ, yan. But anyways, so, let's move on. Thank you, Natalie, for that introduction and welcome to the team. Ayan, si Reyes. Yeah, si Reyes ang ating moderator, one of our moderators in our Discord server, along with Sir Nix, no? The Nix Iniego. Two of our moderators on the Discord server. Ayan, si Reyes, no? So, matakot kayo kapag winawarningan kayo ni Reyes. No? Pag nakita niyo yung pangalan niya, Dilaw, matakot kayo kasi nang baban yan si Reyes. So, actually, hindi siya yung mabait. Ako yung nambaban. Pero sige, Reyes, maybe you can introduce yourself, what you do, aside from banning people, and like, why did you join the program, game?
Hello po. First of all, gusto ko po magpa-thank you sa Team Arbo kasi binigyan niyo po ako ng dalawang opportunity. Not just maging potential manager, but maging moderator na rin po. And ako po si Ray Paduano Jr., third year college sa PUP Taguig. BSIT po yung course ko. Then, yun po, napunta po ako sa Team Arbo dahil naghahanap ako ng scholarship sa Facebook. Then nakita ko po yung post about sa Discord server. Tapos yun po. Tapos, nung nabasa ko yung program, yung nagustuhan ko talaga is because ginamit nila yung Axie not just a form of game, but form of investment na rin sa mga tao na gusto sububok nun. Then, yun po, yung gusto ko talaga din na mabigay sa mga magiging futures ko is yung idea ng investment. Kasi sobrang, sobrang mahalaga nun lalo na sa ngayon, pandemic din. Kasi wala ka talaga mahuhugot kung wala ka rin inipon. Tsaka, yun po, gusto ko rin na not just yung scholarship program but yung community ng Team Arbo. Kasi sa Discord pa lang, marami ka na matututunan. Ibang-iba yung Discord server natin kaysa sa iba na nagpaparami lang, 'di ba? Yung sa atin kasi, tumutulong na mag-reach out sa iba para ibahagi yung knowledge nila about sa Axie. Yun po. Thank you po.
All right, thank you, Reyes. And I think honestly a big part of like why the server is that. It's because of you guys, no? I mean, you really are contributing. You are like, helping people out, and we super appreciate that. So thank you. All right, and last but not least, Yo Renz, sir. Yo Renz. Yan, si Yo Renz ang
what's up?
Yun, no? Nagdi-DJ usually sa ating radio channel. Ayan. So, Yo Renz, pakilala ka naman.
Hello everyone. Hello viewers. Good evening. My name is Lawrence, also known as Yoren sa Discord. I am from Quezon City, Metro Manila. I am very thankful tonight dahil na-select ako ng Team Arbo as one of their scholars in Manager Incubation program. So what do? I just got out of college. I finished my engineering degree aside from doing household chores, I only eat, sleep, do workouts, and obsessed with Axie Infinity. So, what do I want to get out of the incubation program? So, in this time of pandemic, nakakatakot po ang lumabas ng bahay and to interact with other people because of the deadly virus. Ako po ay nalungkot at na-stress dahil hindi ako makapag-set ng meeting with my friends and makapaglakwatsa na rin. So, good thing, one of my stress relievers is playing video games. Nung nag-end season ang Mobile Legends, recently, nahanap ko yung Axie Infinity at sinubukan kong mag-research at mag-apply ng different scholarships sa iba't ibang Axie community until I reached Team Arbo. Nagustuhan kong sumali sa Team Arbo dahil sa program nilang unique. It is unlike any other scholarships na it emphasizes in creating more scholarships for other people. So for me na na-stress simula nung lockdown at yung mga frontliners na nawalan ng source of income, I want this program to serve as a sign na wag silang sumuko at magkaroon din sila ng panibagong opportunity para kumita. And I wish that this community that Team Arbo cultivates will continue to support them and to grow even more. Ayan lang po.
Wow. Parang nag-rehearse ka. Ilang araw mo ni-rehearse yan? Ang galing ah. But yes, thank you guys for all your super kind words, and and we love it that you share the vision, and that you're like on board to really not just earning an income, diba? But rather creating something that will really make change to the lives of people, and you are going to be the people who are going to do that. So thank you for applying, and thank you for agreeing to take on the challenge, and thank you for agreeing to appear on the stream, you guys. I know not a lot of you are public people. I probably sa inyo nahihiya mag-camera, but yeah, I appreciate it that you're all here. So with that, guys, I will let you go. You are free to go. You can play kasi I think okay na yung server. Pakisabihan na lang ako kung okay na. I hope okay na. And pag hindi ka pa kumakain tulad ni Natalie, makakain ka na. Alright, sige. So guys, thank you so much. It was very nice having you here, and we look forward to working with you all. Paalam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you po.
Guys.
Thank you po.
Thank you very much po.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Alright. Okay, so oh my gosh. Okay guys, wait lang ha. Wait lang guys. I know you can hear my voice. I know. Let me just figure out how to do this. No, not that. This one. Okay. So that should work. Hopefully. Ayun, there's my giant head. Okay, so guys, so again, thank you to the members of Batch 3. Thank you for applying, and we love it that they also are trying to make a change, And I think honestly at this point in time, I think that's what we need. We need people who are trying to do that, trying to make a change instead of just looking out for themselves. So we're super lucky, honestly, that we met them. We're super lucky that they applied, and we're super lucky that that they're now part of the team and that they're working to create scholarships for you guys, no? So that's the good thing about it. Sando Vibes. Hey, YGG Sando Vibes. Oh, by the way, YGG's token sale is gonna happen tomorrow, I think. Yeah, so I'm checking with my wife kasi yung wife ko yung super into all of that, no? So yun. So I just wanted to answer some questions because I did see some questions about boys lang ba pwede mag-apply, stuff like that. No, sige. So there are so it's not that anyone can apply. The people who select the teams are myself, my wife, and a couple of managers who are also part of the program, no? So they're sort of the behind the scenes, yung mga taong yun, but they are also people who choose kung sino yung appropriate na sasali for the program. To be honest with you, I think a lot more guys are applying than girls. And I'm not sure what that means, pero of course, the pool of guys that we draw from is a lot bigger. But we do encourage women to join as well. we do want to make sure that we are getting women into the program, because honestly, I believe that, and I'm not just saying that because my wife is like my financier and is right behind me, but I really think that having different points of view and having different ways of thinking really just will just enhance how the program operates, and will just improve how everything works. No, so we are big believers in diversity. In our other business, actually, we are very we have a policy of non-discrimination. We hire regardless of gender, sexual orientation, whatever. So that's really what we try to imbibe in everything that we do, because at this point there's no reason to be discriminative against anyone, di ba? Parang anong point? There's nothing to be gained by doing that. So I hope that this is something that we also don't do, and something that maybe can be used as a pattern in the future. But yeah, but that's the thing. Let me see if I missed anything. Oh, Joshua, thanks for the share. Allison, maraming salamat. Oh, Micheline, yan. Si one of our other lady incubatees, no? Si Sashi Mitch. So yeah, well, thank you for the share. Kio, Fatims, Ray Jed, RJ Jed, I'm sorry, Jeremiah, Rovi, Gardo, John Zent, Mirasol, Nailira, Carlito. Oh my gosh, I missed so much. Renz, Mel, oh yan, John, Nuri, yan. So guys, thank you so much for the share, for everyone who followed. Thank you so much. Again, if you want to follow, type !notify, and then you'll be able to follow. The quality of this camera right now is not the usual quality of camera. Normally, it's a lot better. But sumuko yung camera ko, siguro nagsawa na sa mukha ko. So we're using a backup camera. Unfortunately, parang isa lang yung setting niya at zoom ang setting niya, no. So I apologize, you're stuck with my face. So so that's it. Let's see. Yes, we do have batch 4 that is currently ongoing. We're looking for people in batch 4. If you applied for batch 3 and you were not chosen for batch 3, you are still in the running for batch 4. So we will choose that. Again, I think one thing that we want to emphasize is that if you need, an Axie scholarship because you need a regular income, we are not that program for you. Unfortunately, there are other scholarships that will provide that, and we encourage you to join those programs as well. Just make sure that you choose the right managers. No, but really, our program, kasi how it's designed is like we're helping people build assets, and they will get their own scholars. So that's sort of what we're looking at. No? So hindi siya agad income in the normal scholarship, kumbaga, no? And there's nothing wrong with those normal scholarships. They are addressing a need that is there. It's just that we feel that we should let's try to look for a way to sort of magnify and sort of multiplier impact. Okay, yes. So Ginger, by the way, is manning the stream, no? So thank you, Ginger, for doing that. Yeah, and thank you to everyone who are congratulating batch 3. Pa-wash out si Bert. Yes, wash out to you, Bert. Hoping. Yan, sige. So claiming it for batch 4. Yes, so do apply, and we'll be happy to get you as part of the team. The people who are part of our batches are super helpful, super fun to talk to. Every 7 p.m. we actually have a sync, no, as we basically have a super fast meeting ideally, but kanina, like, it took a while longer because number 1, I was late, I'm sorry, and number 2, they had a lot of advice, no. They were seeing a lot of patterns in how they play. They had a lot of tips, and they were sharing it with each other, which is so good to see. I didn't want to stop the conversation, but I did want to make sure that we respected everyone's time. But yun, you are going to be part of a team of people who are super helpful, and that's one of the things that we're very particular about in our server, no, in our Discord server. Axie applications, we don't want anyone just like posting anywhere. We want you to engage. We want to get to know you as people. You're people first before scholars, diba? And even if you don't get a scholarship, it's fine, because end of the day, we hope to enrich each other's lives through the conversations we have, no. So those people that you saw kanina, like sila Jimwell, sila Reyes, yan, sila Yorens, yan, madalas yang nagdi-DJ, nag-share ng mga contributions nila. Si Kino, I think has a very analytical mind. He shares a lot of his thinking in crypto and all of that, no. So everyone has so much to share, and it's great seeing everyone be part of that. If you want to be part of the program, just join the Discord server. The link is in the pinned comment. So join the Discord server. First thing you do is accept the terms and conditions. So it's very clear there. You're not supposed to share your scholarship asks or applications anywhere. We don't want you compromising your privacy. We only want you submitting your application in the appropriate link. Okay, sige. So first thing you do, accept the terms and conditions. Second thing you do, you go to the roles, choose Axie, and if there are any other roles that interest you, choose that. And then you will gain access to the Axie Infinity Discord channels. Okay, the channels are the actual chats. Nandun kayo. So join those, and then you'll see the pinned posts in the Axie Scholarship channel. So follow those pinned posts, and you will get all of the instructions you need. Having said that, I will go through those instructions again tonight, just to be sure that everyone's on the same page when it comes to what we are supposed to do. All right. So let me just open that up. I closed it. I realized that nasara ko pala siya. Alright, so batch 3 and 4 incubation program. Let me just present this and then I'll share my screen. Alright, sige. Present. Okay, so let me show this. There we go. Alright, so this is the Axie Infinity Incubation program for batch 3 and 4. And I'm gonna walk you through this. This is a webinar, so parang webinar yung dating natin. But yes, this is like how it works. Okay. So the objective of the program is that, let me just hide my face. I think this is a better spot. I don't think I'll be blocking anyone by being here. And then let's move here. There we go. So the objective of the program is that number one, we've seen the potential impact that Axie Infinity actually can bring, and NFT games in general can bring to like the world, especially to Filipinos, no? And we thought, hey, how do we multiply this? Kasi if we just got a scholar, we'll be helping one person. So instead, what if we look for managers? Let's create managers, and then they would be able to like help a couple more scholars. So with this program, we're sort of that's a multiplication effect that we're looking for. So we're actually looking for people. We're actually looking for people who want to pay it forward also. They're not exactly looking for something urgent right now. So normally when you look at the requirements, we look for a work CV, because we do want to make sure that you're not sort of forcing yourself into this program just because it's there. There is nothing wrong with knowing that this is not the program for you, and that's fine. We can still be friends, we can still hang out, it's okay. Now, who is this program for? The program is for people who want to learn more about the game and sees it as a viable investment in the long run. So people who basically want to own the assets, and they're gonna turn that into investments that are gonna earn for them. People who also want to help other people, okay, and have at least one scholar under their wing within 12 months. And we want to help people whose initial goal is to build a team. So ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, you're gonna build a team rather than use the funds. Alright, so for batch 3, this is done. For batch 4, this starts on August 6. Okay, what does that mean? I think what this means is that August 6 is the deadline of applications. Is that right, Ginge? So let me just confirm that. I think the deadline for applications is gonna be the next Thursday. Yon. So, okay, so the deadline for applications... Saan? Wala. Ito. So, deadline for applications is August 5 for batch 4. Okay, sige, balikan natin. So, for batch 4, they'll start on August 6. This means that they'll have a team of Axies that they will use, and their goal is to collect 0.60 ETH worth of SLPs. And what happens is that, we would want them to use that and get their own team and get a scholar for that team. So, that's the idea. This will be ample time for them to purchase their own team and another team for a scholar. So they will do this 2 rounds. So 2 rounds where they earn at least 0.6 ETH. After that point, they can choose to like stay with the program, basically stay with the team that they're using. Probably kasi it's gonna be easier because it's very easy to grind na. They're probably at a certain level, so they may want to keep that. So that's fine, but that's gonna be a separate arrangement. But for the incubation program, it is going to be a target of 0.6 ETH. We will only release the SLPs to the wallet come the mentioned dates. Okay, so it's October 25 and January 24. All right. If you earn those Ethereum targets earlier, let's say tumaas yung SLPs versus Ethereum, then we will release that earlier because the faster you can get a team, the better for us. Okay. So this is you will need to fill out the form and submit your gaming and work CVs to this link. All right. So this PDF file that I'm looking at right now, this is actually available as one of the pinned posts in the Axie Scholarship channel in the Team Arbo Discord server. Okay, so go to the Axie Scholarship channel, look at the pinned post, you will get this PDF. This is the link, http://bit.ly, so TA-batch 3 and 4-form. Okay, so this is case sensitive, so just take note of that. For those who have submitted before batch 3, okay, so yung nag-submit ng batch 1 and 2 and they want to be considered for batch 3 and 4, please resubmit because we scrap the private information to make sure that your privacy is not compromised. No, deliberation will be done by a screening committee, so it's not just us. So the people were, the batch 3 was thanking Sir EJ and Ma'am Ginger, which is great. We're, you guys are super welcome and we're happy that you're here. But honestly, it's not just us. We do also have partners who are helping us make this a reality, and who believe in the vision as well, which we're super lucky to have them. And if you miss this chance, don't worry because there will be other slots available in the future. So we would recommend that you keep trying and trying and trying. But yun nga, as long as you share that vision with us, that's really, the most important thing. The individual chosen should. So you should be willing to grind and play for 150 SLPs a day. If you don't meet the SLP target by the estimated date, we could terminate the contract. Okay, that's very clear. Why is that? Because if you're not meeting the target, then probably the team is gonna be better off with someone who will be able to create a scholarship, diba? Having said that, the server downtimes and all of that, they are considered, so we do move the deadlines based on all of that, no? So don't worry. Of course, this person should be able to adhere to the terms of service and the rules of Axie Infinity, which are a lot more complicated than our Discord rules. Okay, so if you show that you're someone who cannot follow the rules on the Discord server, and Race is watching you, okay. So, so if you show that you cannot follow the rules of the Discord server, the chances of you being able to follow the terms of service and the rules of Axie Infinity, they're a little bit lower. So you don't want to show that. You want to show that you are people who are willing to get who are deserving to get a scholarship, because you will be able to take care of the Axies given to you because you're making sure that you follow the terms of service. And when you do this, you need to have a dedicated device for the account. Okay, so if you're using a PC, that's fine. You can use a PC, but you can only play that account on that PC just to be sure we're not in danger of multi-accounting. If you're using a mobile, again, same thing. You have to make sure that you're just using one account on that mobile, and that's a scholarship account or the incubation account that you're using. Okay. So individuals should have, of course, their own devices. So that's why we are able to actually get from everywhere in the Philippines. Basically, we just, because if you have a phone, then you can already play this game, and people who continuously learn about the game and want to be part of the server, So there is a surprising amount of depth and strategy involved. It's deceptively cute, deceptively simple, but actually there's a lot of thinking involved, which is always interesting to see. So we do want people who will continuously learn about the game, and the people we got are like that. They ask each other questions, they give each other tips, which is so good to see. The deadline of submission for batch 4 will be August 5, so that's in a couple of weeks, taking into consideration all of the downtimes that are happening. So that's in a couple of weeks, so that we could get all of the teams ready at 1 p.m. Okay. After that, the panel will interview shortlisted candidates on the day of the deadline, which is August 5, and the day after, which is August 6. Okay, so that's Friday and Saturday, I believe. So we will be interviewing you 6 to 8:30 p.m. So make sure that you're available. Whatever contact number you put there, that's where we'll contact you. Normally, we'll send you an SMS to tell you that, hey, you were accepted. Please join us in this Zoom call, etc. And the announcement of the chosen potential managers will be, it's today for batch 3, and for batch 4, it's going to be on August 9. All right. And yeah, and that's it. That's the program. That's what we're about, no? And hopefully that is something that, that is clear to everyone, that everyone gets, and don't feel bad if this is not the program for you because you need really to generate income. That we understand that completely. You can still hang out in the chat here on our streams. You can still hang out on the server. That's fine. But what's important is that you don't force yourself into a program that doesn't really fit you. It's gonna be lose-lose, you know. Talo rin kayo doon. So sayang lang din. So you don't have to do that. Okay. All right. So that's it. That's it for our announcements for today. Next up, I will be trying to play with some builds that we have. Hopefully, there was an announcement in the Discord server that it was already fixed. So let's see. So Ginger is telling me no, not yet, no. Okay. Hopefully, we will see. We will see. Oh, I'll just move my giant head. There, here. All right. And then we are gonna see if we can get playing here. Yeah, if you're new to the team, type !notify and you will be, you'll be notified when we go live next time. Ruben, plantitos, yes. I farmed out the plantitos na. Oh, I feel so bad. But I do have other plantitos, but they don't have the poison builds that I super love. So unfortunately, I don't have them. But we do have other teams that we are gonna do, and I will be building a plantito team soon. No, soon, because these are the we give them to scholars and all of that. No, so okay, so we're fetching. Okay, so these are the builds that we saw today. Now this is very interesting. This guy. I like this a lot because number one, he has pretty good health because he's a plant. Okay. And then he has fragile, and sleep, which are both good. And he has allergic reaction. So what's good with allergic reaction? If you're debuffed, it deals extra damage. So I really like this. So that 130% of 105, what's that? So 105 times 1.3. That's like 140 damage. Oops, I'm sorry. So it's not roning, but I think there's a lot of opportunities to play with this. Plus, there's a lot of utility with third glance. I love these cards because a lot of the teams rely too much on beasts and their ronins, and this is a way for me to sort of get rid of the ronins, and get rid of the combos that they hopefully have. So this is a way to do that. Oh my gosh, I closed it. I'm sorry. And then some other teams that we have this, and I think this guy is ideal for a poison team also. But as you can see, he discards. So you see the discard theme of things now. He has Sweet Party, which I honestly cannot figure out how to use properly. It's a lot of energy, 2 energy, so I'm seeing it as basically 270 shield. If you survive. That's a thing. And then Neurotoxin and Scale Dart. So pretty decent damage, utility, and Sweet Party. I bought this because, I got this Axie because I'm super interested in, like, how do I use Sweet Party? I really want to learn that. And then this one is basically an anti-bird. So it targets birds with this card, and then it does, like, whatever damage it can do. So they're pretty. So there's a lot of versatility with the teams that I build. It's not like all damage, puro Ronin. I don't really rely on a lot of that. Personally, I find it boring. There's nothing wrong if you're using that. Those teams are powerful, undeniably so, and you will win a lot of your games if you have that. But personally, I don't find it fun. So, I like looking for weird builds like this, and this is what I'm happy when I find things like this. This one is a plant, but instead of pumpkin that gives you 110 shield, it has Heartbreak that gives you 120 damage. So it's a plant with some teeth. So that's interesting. This one is a straight up plant, one of the plantitos right there. This is a super powerful aqua. So aquas, guys, if you're gonna get, like, if you have the money to burn for an aqua, for a pure aqua, I would recommend you get Upstream Swim. This is super powerful because you apply speed plus to yourself, and normally when it's 1v1, whoever goes first has a higher chance of winning. So that's always good to have the speed plus ones. Of course, this is also something that we found. So this is actually a bug. This is a bug, but all its cards are birds, so it doesn't have that bonus. But it's pretty powerful. it's, I mean, we like it and it looks weird. It has glasses, so I'm partial to things with glasses. I wonder why. So in our family, my wife and my daughter, we're all wearing glasses. So when I see an Axie with glasses, I'm always, oh, let's check that out. So that's how I make my decisions, guys. And then this one, okay, this one is a beast with no Ronin, but it does have like nuts, and this one speed minus. So I'm thinking that this is something that can probably sort of work well as a second guy in a team. Because ideally, what happens, and it's 2 rounds, no? Because ideally, what will happen is that whoever's at your back, who's gonna be remaining in 1v1, he's gonna make sure that that guy's gonna go first by doing this. So this is what I want. No, this is like the type of sort of gaming that I want to see. It is sometimes very situational. It's very janky. If you play Magic the Gathering, that's called janky. But it's super fun for me to play those things. Yon. Oy, Ruben, salamat. Thanks for always reminding people to follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, and then let's see what are our other teams. So this is like a straight up plant. This is the reco for a plant, except for vegan diet. It should be serious, but this one's still super powerful, super kunat because it has 61 health. Okay, this one, I like this one, and I'm actually playing with this and testing it out as a tank because it has, extra shield for 0. It has anesthetic bait, which I love because normally I see aquatics or birds, they're the ones who like deal a lot of the damage. Aside from beasts, no, it's like aquatic and birds. So I love seeing anesthetic bait. I love making it work. And of course, 2 big damage dealers. So it's a tank with some damage. So I'm testing it out. It's medyo 50-50 at this point, but yeah, plus I like it. It's cute. Tapos, yeah, this is another good build for an aqua. If you want to build a team for an aqua, it has tail slap, so you can gain energy. Okay, so this one is another beast, but this time it has aqua, so it's an anti-aqua beast, no? Okay, so how you play this is you get morale and then you use sinister strike. So morale, it already has high morale. It's a beast. It's 59 morale, so it can get even more morale with this card, and with that it can guarantee critical strikes as well, more or less guaranteed. Still RNG, but their chances of getting that is still higher because of this. And you have 2 morale for like a couple of rounds, and it's 0. It's worth 0. So like play it around before you wanna do your sinister strikes, and you're gonna do a lot of damage. Plus aqua stock, because a lot of finishers, a lot of people I play with rely on their aquas. So I always having a little aqua hate there. Having said that, I do have aquas also. So kiting jump is also another good thing when you have aquas, because they allow you to prioritize whoever Axie it is they're hiding at the back. Okay, so this one is one of our OGs. It has destroy. This is Goda, so destroy your energy, gain energy. Yeah, so this is fairly standard. This one is actually a pretty interesting tank. This is also a tank, because you can see 49 health as well. It has heals. It has good shields. Plus the spike throw and death mark are also surprisingly powerful. Because it's a tank, the chances of it like going down below 30% is always high. When that happens, we usually are able to apply death mark, which ensures critical. So this actually is a pretty fun Axie to play with as well. And again, a bird with aqua hate. So this one has won me so many games because of its aqua hate. Next round, it's just gonna have like all the energy it needs to kill you. Yeah, and the ones that I'm super excited to play with are these ones, because I think this is super interesting, and this one because I want to find out how this works, and this one. Let's see if we can build a team. Edit this one. We're gonna change this to our hairy dude. Oh my gosh, they're all white. Familia Blanca. Save team. Alright, there we go. So let's see if we can play Arena. Unfortunately, I don't think it's still working, guys. It's not working. Arena. Nah, it's not yet there. Arena's not yet there. I'm so sorry. Let's see this. This is our original team. Let's see if we can play some adventure. Still can't play adventure. So most of the day I wasn't able to play adventure. Ginger was able to actually complete her daily quest and adventure today. So she wakes up super early, make sure that she finishes all of that. So I guess like the servers aren't overloaded then by then, no. So she's able to finish that. So that's a good tip if you wanna make sure you complete your games. Then playing them early is, playing the game early will help ensure there's not a lot of people. By the way, if you are playing on PC, you can actually also play on mobile, just not at the same time, okay? But you can generate a QR code. If you're playing on the PC, you can generate a QR code and you can play with the Axies. Um, yeah, and there you go. So, yeah, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to play. So it's sad. I'm so sad. You so sad. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can get something else in place. So, one of the things that I like to do once in a while, guys, is I like to look at the marketplace and check out the floor. So we can see the floor here has dropped. Okay, it's back to point 16, you guys. Wow, okay. It's back to point 16. Ooh, I like this. This one. Poo poo, speed 36, not really. Health 51. Kotaro, Scaly, Spook. Interesting builds, guys. So, I usually like looking at the floor once in a while. A couple of days ago, I think like not a couple of days ago, but maybe like 3 to 4 days ago, the floor was point 12. Now it's point 16. Yesterday it was like point 17, point 18. Now it's going back to point 16. So the floor does fluctuate. And a lot of these are cheap because they are chop suey. But I wouldn't knock them until just check the cards, because the cards themselves will really give you like how you're gonna play them and how you're gonna really win in the game, no? Because that's what matters in the end, anyways. So let's see, like this one: Imp, Lamb, Mint, Feather Fan, Nutcracker. Nutcracker is interesting. So if you have a poo poo guy with a poo poo on his head, you wanna get it on someone that has pretty good speed. Why? Because if you go first and poo poo the first guy, then all the other following axes will attack the second one. So there's a lot of versatility. You can target who you want to hit with all of your axes by doing that. Toothless Bite, Imp, Sponge, Ranchu, that's not bad. Leaf Bug, ito. So one thing to watch out for, if you do get Leaf Bug, okay, now it's cloud flaring us. But if you do get Leaf Bug, make sure you also have a plant. Oh, make sure you also have a plant card, because it only combos with a plant card. So be aware of that, no? I love Sticky Goo. This one is super fun to play with. Yeah, basically, if they break the shield, the following attack is gonna miss, no? If it's their last attack and they break the shield with their last attack, they'll be stunned. So the chances of hitting them is super high. But this is a dead card. Sayang. Yeah, and this is Zigzag, Imp, Croc, Pupae, Yam. Ooh, I always love seeing Yam. I love the poison mechanic. It's super fun for me because I think it's super annoying for enemies. So, so I extra appreciate it because I like tilting people. Having said that, I do get tilted. So, no. So, let's see. Silence Whisper. Silence Whisper. Goda is always nice to see. Because Goda is so slips. Ganon. So, yeah, you're gonna break energy with that. That is super annoying if you play with that. Yeah, you can see the floor is now 0.16, surprisingly. So, a lot of axes now fell down in price. Yeah. So, yeah. So a lot we can do with this, actually. So one of the things that I like to do is, of course, I always try to look for tanks with at least 50 life, 49 at the minimum, but 50, 51 is good. Like this one is a plant with Ronin and Cottontail. That's not bad, actually. Here, yeah. So there's a lot of good ones now on the marketplace. I might need to transfer some ETH. I always look for Thorny Caterpillar because sometimes people don't realize how valuable these guys can be. Not really. Poo-poo? Speed 40? Okay lang. Yeah, 41. Speed 53. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. Twin Tail. Okay. I like Twin Tails. I like Juggling Strikes because, again, they enable poison, and that's like one of my favorite mechanics to play with. This is actually pretty interesting. Alright, so, yeah, ang floor ngayon is 0.16. Now, let me see if there are any questions. Hindi pa JM, hindi pa makakalaro. Ayaw pa rin. Navi, no. Apparently, I still cannot play. Where is my Axie? I still cannot play. I can't play Adventure. And I still can't play Arena. Why is it still you? I changed you. Change it to this. Save team. Yeah, I do need someone to do poison. But anyways, yeah, that's the team. Let's see. Yes, early bird swerte. Yes, if you're early, then yeah. Team Puyat, yes. Sir, Mavis Hub not working. What's happened? Mavis Hub is working for me. The game is not working. So, yun lang. Yeah, there you go. It's a lot of fun. If you are okay, so I recently have been getting a lot of questions on breeding. All right, recently I've been getting a lot of questions on breeding. I think one of the things that you'll want to look for when you're breeding is number one. Are you what's your objective? Are you breeding because you're gonna sell, or are you breeding because you are going to build fun new builds? Because there are people who do that. And if you do that, what is the cost of that breeding for you? So remember, diba, you spend 150 per Axie if they're virgins, and then it's like 300 per Axie if for the second breeding, and then it's like what, 600 per Axie on the, or 450 per Axie I think on the third breeding. So it goes up. So you can actually see how much your cost was in that breeding instance, and then from there you're gonna see how much you're gonna how much you can get back. How can you recoup your cost? The babies that you're generating, how many do you need to create at 0.16 ETH? Let's say because they're chop suey, for example, and then then will that beat like how much you invested into the whole breeding farm? Normally in my computations, I normally get ROI around the 12th, I think that was the last one, 12th generation, but that is if you buy super high purity beasts, super high purity aqua is super overpriced. So if you buy super high purity ones, they go for like 0.8 to 1 ETH. If you're breeding them, they do produce a line of like more sure aqua Axies. You're sure that they're gonna be pure 6 out of 6 parts aqua Axies, but your ROI is gonna be like at the 12th generation, which would be 12th generation, no, 12th breeding, I think. So it's like 6 times 5 days, so mga around 30 days, which is still not bad. I mean, if you're gonna get your ROI from there, but they do sell for a lot more. They are more expensive, so the demand for them isn't, they don't get bought out as fast. That's something lang to consider. Plants get bought out very quickly, even pure ones, because they're not super overpriced. The pure ones go for what, 0.25, 0.3, not bad. And then the most expensive I've seen is like a reptile build, the Terminator reptile build, which I feel is a bit overpriced. But yeah, the Terminator builds, yeah, they do a lot of work. And that's an example. They're overpriced. The Terminator builds are overpriced because breeding those result in a lot of failed breeds. You're also paying for those failed breeds essentially, kaya siya mahal. Alright, so that's the reason why those are expensive. Team Arbo, can I get an estimate per Axie? Oh, you don't need an estimate per Axie because you can see their prices on the marketplace. Aha. Yon. Oh yeah, if you we do have links to like Axies that we're selling. They're pretty good, like 99% purity and all of that, so you're sure We breed them up to 2 times only, so that you always have, you have an opportunity to like breed a third time, and it's not like fully spent. But yeah, so you can check out our links in our Discord server. There are links to like our Axies on sale. So if you are interested, let me share that with you. If anyone is interested, these are the links if you're looking for Axies that are good. So these are like bred. These are part of our like our breeding plans. Um, and yeah, if you're looking for the Axis to breed, you can look at that and you can see the Axis we have on sale. Oh, sorry, shinare na pala ni Ginger. I'm sorry, na doble tuloy. Thanks, Ginge. All right. Hey Kenta, hello. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's see. Did I miss anyone? Lucky, BJ, Ricky, Mika. Guys, ang dami nag-follow. Thank you so much for the follows, you guys. Aldrin, Zen, Mika, Micah, BJ, Ricky, Grace, Furnitures. Really? Your name is Furnitures? Is that your account? Or is that like a page account? That's super interesting, Furnitures. And then Jeremiah, Jandre, J. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Mid, Diana, thank you for the share. John, salamat sa share. Bert. Kulang. Bert. Salamat sa pag-share. Iris for the follow. Joshua, Allison yan. So, I think that's everyone. And Alana, of course, Alana. Si Alana, hey Kenta, thank you for sharing as well. And yeah, guys, I think, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to. Oh, you know what I'll do? Let me share something with you, I'm gonna share with you, like, how a breeding plan works, okay? Kasi I am getting a lot of questions on breeding and stuff like that. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let me share with you 150%. Yeah, that should be, or maybe a little smaller, 125%. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so where's my OBS? Yeah, can you see this, guys? Yeah, so this is like our breeding plan. I'll move my giant head to the side, but as you can see here, this is what the infinite loop means, because I think a lot of you have seen those images that show you like how to do infinite breeding plan, but I don't understand them. Hindi ko nagigets those images. So what I did was I actually created my own. And then you'll see from here, no? Let's unstrike through. Yeah, you'll see from here, you need 3. Baba ko to. Wait lang. This is in the way. Baba kayo, guys. Excuse me. Okay, there you go. So these are, you need 3 to start. Okay, so I call those 3 my OGs. So this is OG1, OG2, and OG3. So we also have Aqua, OG1, OG2, and OG3. And we also have Beast, OG1, OG2, and OG3. So how does the infinite loop work? Okay, so OG1 and OG2 will breed twice, thus creating Alpha 1 and Alpha 2. Alright? Alpha 1 will now breed with OG3. Okay? So Alpha 1 will breed with OG3 and then create Bravo 1 and Bravo 2. And then, yung tito nila, yung magiging partner. So I see that's a tito, no? So you'll see the kapatid. So Alpha 1 and Alpha 2 are siblings. Alpha 1 breeds with another person, and then the child of that pairing will breed with the uncle. Pangit, right? But yes. So, and then you continue that. So you have Bravo 1, Alpha 2 will produce Charlie 1, Charlie 2. Charlie 1 will go with Bravo 2. So as you can see, I just use formulas for this. See? Formula. Sino yung partner niya? Formula. So I just like look, okay, so Alpha 2 is basically 1, 2, 3 cells back. No? So Bravo 2 is 1, 2, 3 cells back. Charlie 2 is 1, 2, 3 cells back. So ganoon lang siya. So basically this is the infinite loop that people are talking about. Okay. OG1, OG2, and OG3. So you need 3 to start an infinite loop. Okay. We started with super pure ones, like 99, 97% the minimum. Um, but we are seeing that they are starting to degrade. Okay, they're starting to degrade. Because the recessive genes are starting to come out, which is expected because you're inbreeding, but the recessive genes are starting to come out. And, I think later on down the line, we will probably get a few who are like surprisingly 100%, but I think around maybe Gen 10, Gen 11, they're gonna be sort of medyo chaps na siya. Medyo chapsuy na yung mga lalabas, no? So that's something to watch out for. When you're breeding, you will have to sort of reinvigorate the line with new blood. Mutations, exactly, Mark. Yes, there are mutations. Sometimes like 200% Axies, we bred them. Um, and we saw that they had a part from a different animal. It's like, kaninong anak ka? Di ba? Parang ganon. So, suddenly nagkaroon siya ng bird part. Two aquas, 100%, we bred them, and then suddenly he had a bird part. So, he had a bird part. So yun yung ano. So that's like, there are like sort of changes like that you need to be aware of when you're breeding. Each instance, because this is like a couple of breedings, no? A couple of breedings. So that's 4 AXS per breeding, so that's 8 AXS. The first breeding will cost 300, the second breeding will cost 600. Alright, so that's a total of 900. So, what happens when you breed, and when you breed to sell, you sell the parents, okay? You sell the parents. You do not sell the babies unless you have a baby and you really want to get a lot out of it. Zero, for example. There are people who do that, of course. Otherwise there will be no way to get new ones. But normally, when in a breeding farm, you sell the babies, the parents, okay? And so to be able to sell a couple of parents, this is your cost: 8 AXS and 900 SLPs. All right. So the question is, how much should you sell these for so that you recoup the cost? If that's your intention. All right. Happy streaming. Hey Sai, hello. Kamusta? Is there a chance may lalabas na rare? I don't think the mystic ones get passed on. I think they really are like part of some initial sale. I'm not sure if they suddenly appear. I don't think so. I think they're part of that initial sale that they had, and they had unique parts like that. Nabasa ko ba yung mga parts na actually galing through events? Is there any events this December? Okay, Kenta, I think the events that you're talking about, I think would be in line with the lands events that they're gonna do. I think when we start, there's another game mode where we can explore lands, I think. If you look at Mavis Hub, I think that's it's Project L. But anyways, you can still use those same axes there, and they sort of level up. And when they level up, they get like additional stuff on them, no? But I don't think, to be fair, I don't think you would sort of be able to pass it on to Arena. The same way right now where, you have Adventure, they level up in Adventure, but you don't necessarily carry on the level ups to Arena. No, so that's a thing. Next year pa yung lands according to Ginger. 300k lands, yeah, I think the cheapest, actually hindi lang, Kenta, the cheapest land we saw was 8 ETH. Right now, available land, let's see. The available lands is 8 ETH. So what is 8 ETH? Let's see. Marketplace, lands. Oh, hindi naman. 4.45 ETH. So what's 4.45 ETH? 4.45 ETH in PHP. Earth. 522,000 pesos, guys. For land. In a computer. So, well, you are buying some weird animals for like 20k, diba? But this is like, wow, no? You see how bullish the market is in this. This is the cheapest. Crazy. And this is like a desert land, I think. Savannah plot, I think that's desert. Yeah, so that's it. That's something to consider, no? Crazy. I'm excited for lands to watch on the streamers. Yes, actually. Parang, wait, wala pa akong pang lands. But we are looking at other games where they also sort of have the same mechanics, so that would be interesting. So yeah, we're checking those out as well. Thanks, I'm curious, Kuya, what is coming soon dun sa mga daily quest? Magkakaroon ng weekly quest and monthly quest. So if you've played other games like that, like Raid, I'm sure you've seen a lot of ads for that. No, they have like daily quests, weekly quests, and monthly quests. So essentially, things you have to do within the course of a week, a course of a month. They're gonna have that now, but I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. But they are like the reason why I like Axie Infinity and the reason why I'm bullish on Axie Infinity is don't take this as financial advice, okay? Do your own research, make sure you're investing money where you understand what you're investing in. But for me, I am bullish on Axie Infinity because the team is delivering on their commitments, and being part of a startup myself, it's hard to it's those commitments are not easy to meet, so it's great that they are meeting those commitments, and that just speaks of the capability of the team. They are the people to do this. No, that's what I think. Yes, we are applying for an esports thing, so hopefully we become part of the Axie Infinity esports event that they're gonna do. So that would be super exciting if we're part of that. So yeah, thanks for the follow, Savior. I think. So yeah, if you're new to the stream, just type !notifying. You'll be notified when we go online. Thanks, Ruben. Were you able to get any SLP today? Has your server also been down the whole day? So Claude, so Ginger completed her daily quest and adventure today because she started doing it like 8 to 9 a.m. Okay, so she did it first thing in the morning. I think the servers weren't bogged down yet, but now I cannot get in the servers. Let's try again. Maybe it's working now. Let's exit this first. Exit. Parapapapam. So you'll notice, this. Oopsie. Okay, so Mavis Hub play. So you'll notice that this part here is blank. If you're new to this, this actually contains which season we're in. Every season the ranks reset, similar to other MOBA games, to other online games. Every season the ranks reset, and you all start out again at like 1,200. Right now, I think the ranks are dead for this season. I think they turned it off muna, I think. Which is why I would encourage a lot of you to just play Arena now. You will still get SLPs if you're playing with energy. You will get SLPs if you are at a certain level in the MMR, but I don't see the MMR now, so I just play whatever. It's still super fun. Let's see. Okay, yes, you're white. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're all white. I love it. Arena. It's not working, guys. It's not working. It's not working. Arena. Alright, there you go. So if there's anyone interested, again, just join the Discord server. Instructions are there. You can also rewatch this stream. I spoke about the incubation program at length. I went through a presentation, so you can rewatch the stream definitely after we stream. But I love what these guys look like. I have a Plantitos team and I have an all-white team. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Okay, so guys, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight though. Thank you so much for bearing with me, for looking at my giant face that's floating right now. Do you see my giant face that's floating right now? I hope to figure out what's happening with my camera soon. It's been doing this over the weekend pa, so I thought it was gonna fix if I just reset my computer, but no. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate you being here. And see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. again. So with that, good night everyone. Oh, by the way. Oh wait, there's more. I normally send people to like other streamers. So if you do get to a stream, I would love it if you can just type Team Arbo Raid, in the chat when you enter, so that it's sending good vibes to the people. So Team Arbo Raid, and of course hashtag Plantito Vibes. Yeah, so this is something. So this Plantito Vibes comes from, sino ba nagbigay nito? Si John yata nagbigay nito, no? So yan. So yeah, so guys, that's it. That's promise. That's the last. So good night and thanks for being here. I will send you over to someone else playing Axie. So see you there. Bye bye.